Hi everyone, this is Sharon with Sharon Bat's Style, and it actually feels like fall outside today, even in Texas. And so today I want to talk to you about how to tie one of these lovely oblong scarves. Now most of us have at least one of these in our wardrobe, but a lot of us only know one way to wear it, and that is just like this. There's nothing wrong with this, but it really doesn't take advantage of some of my favorite features of scarves, and that is drape and flow. And so we want to focus on drape and flow today. And I'm going to start with one of the easiest ways to tie. I think actually it is the easiest way, and that is just simply making a loop and pulling the ends through. And a lot of women do wear their scarf just like this. Nothing wrong with this. But again, it doesn't really take advantage of the drape and flow that makes scarves such luxury items for the eyes. So let's take a look at what happens when you just pull a little bit on the fabric and allow that drape to really be highlighted. Just a little tug, a little pull, and look at the difference that it makes. It just makes it really that luxury item for the eyes that scarves can be in our wardrobes. Now, the next one I want to talk to you about, if you've seen my tutorials, you know I've done one on the twisted loop. It's a great way to wear any type of scarf. And I recommend that you go back and look at that tutorial if you aren't familiar with the twisted loop. But I'm going to show you a variation on it today very quickly here. So I just have my oblong scarf like this, and I'm going to take another scarf here. Now this one is also an oblong, but it's a sheer scarf. The sheer scarves really don't get worn as much in the fall and winter because most people are looking for at least a little bit of warmth from their scarves, and it's such a missed opportunity because when you layer a sheer scarf over a solid scarf or even two patterns that are complementary together, it really amps up that textural luxury that really you can only fully enjoy in the fall if you live in a warm state like I do here in Texas. So I've just laid one oblong scarf over the other. You'll notice that the ends are relatively the same length, but not exactly. I am going to adjust that one down just a little bit here. A lot of people try to make scarf tying an exact science. It's not. It's art. So if you're getting stuck on or hung up on things being exactly the same length, then you're missing out on what is so fabulous about scarves, and that is how they are a unique, one-of-a-kind expression every single time you tie them. So we're going to take this and make the simple loop and go around the neck like that. I'm going to take this hand and pick up two of the ends. I'm going to do the shorter ends on this one and pull it through the loop, just like that. So simple. And then I'm going to stick my hand back through the loop and pick up the others, pull them up from the bottom, and you can see it just twists just when you do that. Now, I'm going to fluff up these two scarves together, showing that there are two scarves, two color combinations, textures, and all kinds of loveliness to enjoy, just like that. And you can wear it just like that, and it really is sumptuous, isn't it? It's lovely. But you can also take it and turn it to the side. Be beautiful with a brooch right there. I do love brooches with scarves, but then you can also take the back end and flip it over your shoulder so that you have the length in the back here, and then you have the shorter end in front. And this is one of my favorite ways to bring additional texture to a scarf when you're wearing it, is by combining it with another scarf, a sheer scarf. Now finally, I'm going to show you the way I wear mine as a transitional piece for staying warm, because I do live in a warm state, and we do sometimes get fall, and we might get a couple of days of winter here, but most of the time we don't really need a heavy jacket. We just need something light. Especially, I don't like to carry a jacket with me when I go to a mall or into a store, and so I will use a shawl that is simple, and when I'm not using it, I just tie it on my purse, and then it stays out of the way. So here's how I typically wear mine. I'm going to start by draping it around my neck just like that, and I pull the ends around to the length that I want them in front. I usually keep it about waist length, where I have the ends of the fringe. And then I'm going to take the other end and wrap it around, and then wrap it all the way around. And then I take hold of this center piece here, and I start to pull and arrange. Again, I'm looking to just create that lovely drape and flow. Look at how the light plays on that, how the shadows deepen it and give it this wonderful warmth and, again, sumptuous nature of the scarf. I love that about it. And this is a great way to wear one of these larger scarves. Taken up the length a little bit so that it's easier to wear, and also because it's wrapped like it is, it tends to hold itself in place because it tends to stick to itself. Now, the other part of it is that it's not really going to go anywhere. You can see it doesn't shift around, makes it, again, more wearable for you. And the other part of this is that it keeps your core warm. So if you're part of the frozen female brigade and you're freezing in your office, this is a great piece that you can add that's quick and easy and still looks very sophisticated, whether you are in a business casual or even a more formal office. So those are some of my favorite ways to wear an oblong scarf. I will have more for you. Stay tuned. Check out my other scarf tying tutorials. And until next time, I'm Sharon with Sharon Bat Style. You save the world, I'll find the suit. Happy scarf wearing.